introduce ourselves, but I'm feeling the jams.
Right? Honestly.
I'm digging this.
We're straight vibing up in this bitch.
We are
cool,
in fact straight vibing. Hi there, folks, and welcome to NoCo Live, NoCo FM's weekly live show. I am your host and shaved head boy, Charles Joseph Kelly.
And I am your co-host and also shaved head boy, but you can't see it. It's a secret. Cat Martinez.
I'm your secret head boy.
And who's on the ones and twos while we leave Charles and that terrible joke he just made?
I'll turn around.
Chris Lanfear over here on the ones and twos.
Hell yeah.
Hi.
It's our sick boy.
Hi,
I am the
everybody.
sick boy.
Our poor
And,
sick
boys. Welcome back,
Boys.
boys. So, how is everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Chris, you've been sick.
I have been sick
You
as a
caught
dog.
you caught the gross. You caught the Colorado crap.
Yes, indeed I did.
How are you feeling? You are here. You said you weren't going to be, but you are here.
Yeah.
The show goes on.
The show goes on, rain or shine.
I think
right?
you need to turn your mic up a bit.
That's my mic. Hello.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Now we can hear.
Yeah.
It is it's the shaved head gang. Ooh,
Minus,
most
no,
okay.
can we-
I get where you're coming from, and that is, but most shaved head gangs are
Not
not
great.
what we support.
No.
So no, but seriously, like honestly, we shaved our heads last night.
I
and
didn't. You and Circus
We did. But
But
Chris, anyways, we're getting ADD off topic. What do you?
That never happens on
you
this
got
show.
You got sick.
Never.
You are not feeling too hot.
Yes.
How are you doing? What is going on?
Feeling better. Feeling better. Today was the first day that I felt kind of human, though I did stay home from work because just needed to get some rest. And I'm feeling more human by the hour. So it's a good thing.
Awesome, dude.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad that you are feeling good.
Yeah.
So yeah, we shaved our heads, and so excuse me, I still have a cough. But what was interesting about shaving my head is I went on a date with my partner last night after the fact.
Ooh.
Right? And when I shave my head, I wear glasses. My vision sucks dick, right? And sometimes
that's a weird mental
you
image.
miss a hair or two. I unfortunately missed like 7 hairs that were just like the longest hairs just right here, and fucking KevCat didn't mention anything.
I
Cirque
didn't
didn't mention
see
anything.
it. I went
My
back over your head
girlfriend
like
didn't mention
3
anything.
times.
Nobody mentioned everything, and I felt like I went to Bojo's Pizza, which, by the way, super overrated.
Bojo's Peaches?
Bojo's Peaches.
Peaches, my favorite kind.
Yeah, so
the best
Bojo's
kind of
Pizza, it was very overrated. It was not that good this time. Their drinks were dope, but their pizza was not the best.
Well, did you get the mountain pie thick crust or the thin crust?
I went thin this time.
That's the problem.
I went thin because, I was like, I'm not.
Their
I mean,
thin
like,
crust doesn't really do much. Where you really want to go for the thick crust experience.
Right, but I also it's nice that you can pour honey on basically every pizza that they have. So I was just
Right.
dunking my pizza in honey, which is like the weirdest shit.
It is
right?
a little weird.
But yeah, so
I just reserve the honey for the crust, pretty much.
one other thing that I also noticed about my shaved head is how there is one look that is not good. Like, this is a dope. Like, I think that this looks nice, right up front. It looks
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
The moment that I turn around.
Ooh, oh no, honey.
It's a little rough.
But it's okay with some brushing and styling. You can make that shit fire.
Exactly. So I realized this when we were I duetted your TikTok.
Yeah.
And
which one?
the one where you're like, we got NoCo FM. Like, here we go. We're about to do the
fuck.
show. And then I did my thing, and I danced. I was like, Chris, grab the camera. I'm gonna dance in the camera. And then I just did like a little spin, and I was like, woof, that's an awful look. That looks that's a bit harsh. So yeah. So anyways, we've got a great show for you guys today. We're gonna be talking about TikTok for the second week in a row. We're gonna be talking about Kobe. Chris, are you bringing up anything to the table?
I might be bringing up some things. Yes.
Okay, we'll get to
We'll
that
be
point.
talking things.
Yeah, we'll talk. Well, if you feel like talking about it, you can. But everybody's favorite part of the show, we're gonna do Charles's energy drink corner.
Are you serious? Yay!
So this week is a little bit different. Now, we are going to do Charles's energy drink corner choose your own adventure.
Ooh. Oh, do we get to roll dice?
No.
Oh, it's a sad day.
No, there's no-
You tease me so.
So you all get to choose one thing from this bag, and you don't get to look into the bag. You just grab whatever is the first thing that you touch. You can't like mix your hand around because you'll be able to tell what it is depending on what the thing you grab is.
My whole life has consisted of me just hoping for the best when reaching into bags, so I'm so ready for this.
Okay,
Wow,
that was loud.
a terrible sound.
Jesus Christ.
Rest in peace, our audience's ears. Fuck.
So who wants to choose first? There's some good. I mean, like for the most part, it's good. There's only one item that is a little rough, and hopefully somebody chooses it.
Okay,
So-
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, Chris. What do we got? What do we got? First thing.
Let's see. That's a can.
Okay.
No, you can't feel around.
That's what you got. That's what you got.
No, I got this one. Up.
That's a half drink bottle of. No, that wasn't supposed to be in it. It's
Great.
a half. Hi there. Charles put his half drink bottle of ruby red grapefruit juice inside the container because it was holding everything. So that's besides the point. Chris, grab something else.
Chris, can you try again?
Fangirl said that made my headphones shake. It was so loud.
I'm
I
sorry.
know.
I'm so
Charles
sorry.
is an asshole.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I will reimburse. No, I won't reimburse
Okay.
anything.
So, all right, take two. Ooh, pure leaf raspberry
I
brewed
know
tea.
what's happening now. I know
Dope.
what's going on.
I'm happy with my choice.
Damn it!
You got a Mountain Dew?
I got a Mountain Dew.
I
I was
grabbed
hoping
this
for
one.
a beer.
This one is going to be a Starbucks double shot espresso.
Perfect.
So,
I'm really glad I didn't get that
Do
one.
you want to trade? Do you?
if you want to get rid of the Mountain Dew, I would prefer you to have something else besides
Okay.
Mountain Dew.
Should I just stick my hand in again?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying not to look. What is this?
I don't know. Show the camera. What we got?
Yerba mate.
Yerba mate.
You got a yerba mate.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's what I said.
That's totally what you said.
Yeah.
so
There's no evidence of the opposite.
You can't fucking prove it.
so if this is your first time around these parts, we do a little dumb bit that is we do a little taste test of drinks. Usually is not energy drinks. This one actually is kind of caffeinated, very caffeinated. So
Hell
should be kind of interesting. But I think we should just go around the table and real quick just say, yeah, it's good. Except for have fun with that one.
Oh my! Wow. Okay. Now I'm scared.
Dead air.
Oh. Okay.
Chris and I have like normal tasting things. Chris,
So the raspberry tea, pretty tasty, actually.
It's my
I'm a
favorite.
fan.
it's Kev Cat's favorite. I got a double shot espresso. Tastes like a coffee with cream.
And this tastes like if you raspberry flavored dirt and you mix it with water
Yep.
and you hope for the best.
That's basically yerba mate. Yeah.
You know,
Oh God.
yeah. So there is a.
It's got like a grass
That's-
aftertaste.
yerba mate is for people who drink
Thank you so
tea
much.
and go, this needs more dirt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, maybe I can drink this because I love tea, but that's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So the yerba mate, this
yerba
is a-
mat? Is that, are
this
they
is,
making like yoga mats?
Normally,
Yerba
yes.
mate.
Normally, I get the red berry flavor, which is pretty good. Like it hides the ass. It hides that ass flavor. And now this one has everything that you love about that good ass flavor, and brings it right into your face.
I don't eat ass. I drink ass.
Oh no! Hi there. My name is Charles Kelly. I do not subscribe to the drinking ass. Eat ass
I've
2020.
met God, and I've won. I don't know what that means.
Yikes. So I already had one earlier. Okay, so
That's a good way to get grounded if they put dirt in it. But
yeah. So normally, like
Hey.
I will like be able to get through one of these in like 15 minutes, right? Just drinking normally. It took me an hour and a half at work to like sip my way through this drink, and I was like, every
Oy.
single time I had one, I was like, oh god, My life. I hate this so much.
All around me are familiar faces.
So Chris, do you want to give the booty hole a try?
No.
Okay.
I
cool.
do not.
Are you sure?
I already have enough like horrible
One
fluids in
of
me at the
us.
moment.
Fair point. I'll stop bugging you.
We're getting some feedback that the video is a little funky.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that
Well,
out after the fact.
I think I know what would fix it, but we'd have to restart the stream in order to do it. So if you guys want us to restart, we can. It'll just take a second to change. Otherwise, we can kind of keep rolling with it. It's up. Honestly, let us know, guys. It's up to you.
Yeah. If it would be better for you guys, but basically, like when it comes to this, it's audio form, anyways, for the most part, because like what we're doing on screen isn't. I mean, it's entertaining. Like, what was that one time where I just took off my shirt? That was pretty
Oh
entertaining.
yeah, we were stripping for the views.
You were stripping for those views.
Remember the time that you slammed the like heavy bag of drinks on the table?
That
Yeah,
happened
you
like
remember that
5 minutes
nightmare?
ago.
Yeah, do you remember
that
it?
fucking horrible move you pulled? You should be ashamed. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Can we actually can we roll the tape back and like go back to that moment? I don't remember it very well. Let's play it again for our audience.
Can we go one more time? And by that I mean
Fangirl doesn't
burn
mind
everything.
the lag.
Okay, so we're keeping it as it is right now until next time.
Yeah.
So which direction do we want to go first? Do we want to Chris, you are the director here.
Yes.
What would you rather talk about first?
Oh boy, I don't know. Let's talk about TikTok.
Okay.
I want to hear about this interesting thing that has happened to y'all. Now, should we play the video first so the people know what we're talking about, or do you want to like lead into it somehow?
Okay. I mean, yeah, let's just play. You probably, if you're in the chat right now, you've probably seen the video. We had a video that was just stupid. Like, it was a dumb idea.
It was adorable.
It was
It
cute.
was so fucking cute and pure and wholesome and nice, and it was lovely.
It was a lovely video.
Okay,
It was
so let's show the video.
Right.
Okay.
Switch. I'm gonna try to bring up my laptop on here. Holy shit, this actually works. Okay.
Hell yeah!
I'm here to give you your morning boops. Good morning, Timmy. Here's your boop. Boop.
Oh, that's
Billy, good morning.
super laggy.
Here's your boop.
Okay. Well, that was it. So,
That is literally the video. Basically,
it.
it's the boop meme with humans instead of animals, and
We've
like
just woken up.
nobody had really done that. Like, I went through the thing and I was like, hey, this is something of this one very particular meme that people aren't doing, right? So, Chris, to let
Yes.
you know, that audio was originally done by this guy who like booped his cat's nose, right?
I thought it was.
and this
close.
originated in a
was
TikTok
cats.
video.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah. So it was
Okay.
originated in a TikTok video. And like with TikTok, you can take the audio from other people's videos and use it as your own. Now that leads to a lack of creativity when it comes to that.
Sometimes. Like sometimes you can put some really interesting, cool twists on it. Some people edit
But if you're not actually
audios.
remixing it and just reposting it, then
Right.
it's kind of
If you're
like,
just
what's the point?
reenacting the same video, yeah, it's not.
Fangirl says that's adorable, by the way.
Thank you. But basically, when it comes to the content, right? And I feel like it allows people to start being creative with things that people have already created.
Sure.
For me, I don't find it very interesting when I see another, individual like verbatim reading off what the McElroys say in a video, and I'm like, if I
People
look-
actually do that?
oh, 100%.
They like reenact it with their faces, and like sometimes it's enjoyable for me, and sometimes I'm like,
You
if
could
I
just
wanted
listen.
to see this
just like, what's the
vid,
point?
I
Listen to
could
the
just
podcast.
listen to the podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
And exactly. And that's where I fall with TikTok. Like, I enjoy it. Like, I see that content, and that's not for me.
Is that
you know?
predominant on TikTok? Is just
It's-
people
it's-
reposting that shit?
So much.
Yeah.
It's the most like predominant content is like people doing that or people reacting to people doing that content, and not like reacting in an interesting way. It's people duetting and then just looking into the camera like,
Yeah, oh my god, I had one guy react to one of my videos, and the whole time it was like, those like 50-year-old like men that hit on black women in a super racist way in their
Let's pretend I do.
pictures.
Yeah.
Their profile pictures always like, there was a guy that had that face the whole time, and just stared at my video, and I was like, I have never felt more creeped out in my entire life.
Okay, so before we get too deep into this, that begs the question from me, who is not a TikTok user. If the majority of what's out on TikTok is that kind of stuff, what's the appeal?
So actually, the thing is, a lot of that is being created, but what mainly takes over the For You page are actually creative and interesting posts. There are people who put so much time and effort and money and like think so long on these fucking TikToks. There's one that this dude duets himself, and it's so clean it looks like one single shot. And a couple people do those, and it's just super amazing.
Right. So it's like YouTube, right? A mass
And
majority of the content is trash, right? YouTube uploads what, like 50 hours of like video every minute.
I mean, I might fight you on that because I don't know what YouTube channels you're watching, but
No,
I
no.
find lots of
We're
good
talking
stuff on
more-
YouTube.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
but that's
you
the
find
thing.
lots of good
Exactly.
stuff on
but
TikTok, too.
but when it comes to YouTube, 50 hours of YouTube is uploaded every minute.
Right.
99.9% of that's uploaded is absolute garbage.
Sure.
Right. There's like, and that because there's a lot of great quality content on there. Same thing with TikTok. Right. There's some really funny stuff on there. Like the great memes are coming out of it. Like, and it's wonderful. But there is that trash, and that's a majority of the content. Yes, that trash is not getting a lot of views, but it still exists, and it's still pushed out at the beginning of that video to people to try to say, hey, is this actually interesting to people? What's cool about TikTok is it allows people to build an audience who wouldn't normally necessarily have that. So, like, for instance, I had, because of KevCat's video of me singing fucking Smash Mouth All-Star to a musical.
Somebody
Yeah, okay. I've watched it like
It's gonna have
twice.
flashbacks.
Yes,
It's like
I already
Vietnam.
have flashbacks about it. I'm like, oh god, that content. But like when it comes to, sorry, I love you. I love you. I just wanted to let you know.
He's like,
I had
yeah.
a bunch of fucking like I had a mouthful of shit.
So, but like, so where was I at? TikTok is cool, guys.
It sounds so cool.
But like, really though,
I see what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So what I was,
But you have
yeah.
you have to sort through the crap to find like the good stuff.
Right, and like people who, like I was saying, that I just remembered now, people who don't have a following can have a video like the one that I created that can blow up and have 500,000 views in a day, right? Like, so and that the algorithm allows for that, which is really cool. And that's why I think that there is like significant value in TikTok to really build a following that you wouldn't necessarily be able to. So the video in question that we played has now hit the point of popularity where it gets trashed on. And that's just the normal set of things. And earlier today, is it okay if I mention this?
I mean, can I talk about
Yeah,
it? So like
Yeah, you guys talk about it. I'm gonna see if I can fix this lag while you're doing that.
I bet. So 99.99% of my content that I post, like, it's nothing but just positive like feedback and all that shit. And like I've had a couple of videos get pretty big, but like I love reading the comments on it. It's my favorite thing to do. So when I jumped to Charles's video and I saw that it had someone in comments, I was like, fuck yeah. And we'd just woken up, and apparently that meant that I was dirty and disgusting. And that was a lot of the comments in it. And I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was really fun.
Yeah. I'm sorry, yo.
No, it's cool. Like, the thing is, I was totally fine with it because I'm not dirty. But
Right.
it still sucks.
So like that's where I come from, right? And like when I saw all of these comments, I was like that's why we had a conversation, you and I, about like, hey, don't read the comments because it's going to like be like a negative affecting thing, right? Because like these people who are saying these things, right, when it comes to like like there's the ones like, oh, I would hate to smell that house, or oh, their house is probably
My
like
house smells like rain. I have incense and candles. You can fight me.
yeah, like if I panned around the space, the other space, the apartment was cleaned, like literally right.
We were in the process of cleaning
literally
it.
the next fucking video that I posted was you in the bathroom,
With
like
my hairbrush.
yeah,
And like,
or your broom, the fucking
My
broom
broom.
joke. God, that
That one
video
was
was
actually
stupid.
really
I'm
fucking
surprised
cute.
that
I
that
like
one
that
didn't
one.
get bigger than it was, because that joke was super fucking stupid.
So what you're saying is they were just looking for things to shit on you about.
But that's just like
Basically,
that's
yeah.
it's the evolution of comments on the internet when things go like very viral or like popular. There's that group of people who hide behind a fucking Luigi with tits icon on their photo, who can't put their fucking name in there, that have to hide behind that shit because they're such little pussies that they have to. So like, if you want to come at me with that kind of shit, go ahead.
Wow, Charles, tell us how you
bud.
really feel.
Come
Shit.
at me. But like for me, like I like live off of this shit. Like
Right.
this stuff feeds me. That like kind of anger of these people, like when they post this shit, being like, oh, well, you're a little piece of shit who's like making this comment. Like you're it's a waste of your fucking time to do so. Thank you for
Right.
wasting your time on me to help me in the algorithm. So like,
fair, and that's pretty dope.
I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, I was like, it's my face.
Though. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
That's
but I mean,
totally
like,
fine.
Yeah,
Like, I don't care.
right.
I just had a rough morning this morning, and then
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna look at the comments, and it was like, bad idea.
Sorry guys that the audio's out of sync. We'll fix it for the next show. We apologize. We're kind of working on it right now to see if there's anything that we can do, but for the most part it looks like audio wise is gonna be where we're at here. But I love you, I appreciate you. Enjoy the audio. But yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing is like these people are like, why is this video gone popular? Like, okay, for instance,
As if there needs to be a justification.
right, it's
Yeah,
literally
people
like
like a thing that somebody created.
Right.
Let people live.
right, and but like with the video is literally like three friends and two people like showing appreciation for each other. That's the point of the video, right? And people are like, oh, that's disgusting. He touched that person's nose. What a like if you are so like insecure that like touching your friend's nose in a boop, dude, you need to like lighten up a little bit, my dude. Like, oh fuck. That's it? That's where you're at?
So I was reading
Fuck.
most of them, and I was like, wow, this is so fake. Like, they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. But then somebody commented, why can I see all of their pores? And I was like, it's true, but it still hurts.
Did you see my comment to that? There's a few of them that
I
have made
did.
comments to that one. I was like, hi there, this isn't actually a video. This is a commercial for the Google Pixel Force camera. Hi there, ad spawn.
I love that. That's so
That's
good.
awesome.
My favorite one is, so these people look like they work at a Spencer's gift shop, and I'm like, dude, you're really close. You're really close. Like that is
So close.
You are so close to being right on target here. But there were some of them that were like fucking funny too.
Yeah, there were some good ones. I was reading them.
Like most of them now, it's because they're seeing the same comments like over and over again. Like this one guy, they're talking about like band, like, oh, the band kids escaped again. Look at those band kids escaping from a high school.
Or the band kids? Wait, Circus was a band kid, and I always wanted to learn how to play clarinet. But we were poor.
I don't know why that's so funny, but it is.
And then one guy very recently said, next time I suggest you turn off your comments for a post. No.
Never.
I love this shit. Come on, bud. Anyways, that's the situation. I
I
appreciate
mean, there
you.
is that rule, though. I mean, that's why people say, like, never read the damn comments, right?
Right.
Because, like, there's just it always turns into, or not always, but it often turns into a cesspool, especially when people are anonymous, for lack of,
Yeah.
and they can just, like, lob shit from the cheap seats. It kind of sucks.
Right.
Like, there are a lot of, like, big time, like, creators on YouTube and whatnot who just say that they don't read the comments anymore because they
yeah.
can't. It's not worth their time.
Yeah.
I'm just really disappointed about it because all of my shit, like, on my page,
It's positive.
99.999% of just people being dope, and it's
Right.
just so rad. So hey, thanks for following me. You guys are dope as shit.
I appreciate those people on your thing too. Like I think it's like and like what's awesome about it is like it's like a very like awesome queer community that's like built around you, which is super dope. And then like I see the people that are following me, and it's like people with like the Confederate flag, and I'm like, bud, you're not in here for the right content. My dude, you should probably head out before you see a post that may say ACAB. Does anybody know what that means?
I love seeing the like.
I actually don't know what that means, but I also don't want to know.
You don't know
Do
what
I want to know?
ACAB means?
1312.
You've never heard ACAB? It means all cops are bad.
Oh, okay.
So-
It means all cops are bastards.
I
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
I don't. Honestly, guys, like the majority of what I know about memes and whatnot comes from the two of you.
That's
So-
not a meme.
Well,
We are-
I recognize that, but what I'm talking about, like that
Yeah.
kind of subculture, because I don't pay attention to it. I don't spend much time on Reddit.
Right.
I am on Twitter and Facebook and stuff, but I don't see a lot of that stuff.
So what you're saying is I need to send you more. You got it. Don't worry. Hold up.
I'm saying that no. I'm saying the opposite of that.
Chris needs to be a part of our groups where we just send each other TikToks literally all day.
Yo, literally, like.
Fangirl says there are always people who hate on success because it makes them feel better that it isn't them. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's a lot of it.
I get.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and it's like that, like the success thing when it comes to like people just being pissed off that this took like people take hours to create really solid TikToks, and that shit doesn't go anywhere. But I could touch my friends' noses twice, and that shit will get 500,000 views. Like, I get it. Like, there is like it's wholesome. I understand why it did, but like also like that's it. That's the video. That's the video
Well,
you
see,
all motherfuckers like.
I think the thing is, like, people enjoy both super creative content, and sometimes you just want a fucking cute ass mindless meme. You can get both. Listen, my palette is varied and wide. I can do anything. Content.
Can you say varied and wide a little bit deeper?
varied and wide?
You started sounding like
The-
Emperor Palpatine there, like I am the Senate. I am the Senate.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
So with that, folks, we are going to take a very quick commercial break so that we can fix this laggy audio issue. So we will be right back.
We're gonna play the Cantina song.